Hello everyone, this is Sir Shankar. Today we will see the chapter 3 of class 7 English. We have already completed chapter 4, but because of some problems that we were having in chapter 3, that's why we skipped these lessons and we started chapter 4. But today I want that this lesson also we must complete it. So today, if it is possible, by today itself we will finish. If not, then the next day we will finish this lesson. This story, this lesson is just like a comic book. I hope that many students know. I know that many students, they were very much interested in reading comic book. That's good. It will reading books. It will help you in understanding the language. So this is also just like a comic that comic book that contains stories told mainly through pictures. So here also pictures will be there, and that's why we were having some problems. The pictures here, it is not coming clearly, and that's why I was having little bit difficult to explain. Here again the pictures you see, I will make this little zoom so that it will come clear. Okay, I hope you all are now can see what is written there. And Gopal and the Hilsa-Fish. The title of the story, this lesson is the Gopal and the Hilsa-Fish. So let's begin. What is there here? It was the season for Hilsa-Fish. Fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa-Fish. This was a season for the fish. What was the name of the fish? Hilsa-Fish. Hilsa is a type of fish, and this was the season for Hilsa-Fish, and everybody, fishermen and others also, they only talk about Hilsa-Fish. They talk about the Hilsa-Fish in the market also, at home also, everywhere, because this is the season. And what happened, you see, yes, here. Fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa-Fish. Fishmonger, the person who sells fish, fishmongers, they are selling nothing but only they are selling what? Hilsa-Fish. What they are saying, come buy, the price of Hilsa is down today. So they are calling, the persons who used to sell vegetables, again fish, then other meat also, then these fruits, flowers, who were there on the street, they used to call other by telling that if the price is down, now you can come and get. So they were requesting the customers to come and get the things from their shop. So they are calling. Then householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa-Fish. Householders also, they only talk about Hilsa-Fish. So how much did you pay for that Hilsa? Somebody there, whenever their neighbors they bring something means that Hilsa-Fish, then they come, their neighbors they come and ask about how much they pay for the Hilsa-Fish. They were get inquire about the Hilsa-Fish. Now you won't believe it if I told you, they were saying that तुम आप विश्वास नहीं करोगे जो अब जो मैं बताऊंगा, you will not believe me if I tell you this. So they were saying like this. What they asked, they get inquire about the Hilsa-Fish, even in the household also, in the market also, the fishmongers everywhere, because this is a season. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa-Fish. In the what palace also in the Raj Mahal, no? King's palace means mahal, where ministers were there. Again, king is there. So this is a palace. We can say Raj Mahal. So everywhere the courtiers means the ministers who were attending the meeting there. They were talking about Hilsa. They were also talking about Hilsa. They were not talking anything other but only Hilsa. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught. They were saying to the king, no, about the Hilsa-Fish. So you see, Majesty, my king, my lord, you will not, you have not seen before, no, how much huge, how much big that Hilsa I caught today. He is just giving information to the king. Then king, you see how the face of the king here in the picture. He is angry. He is what? Angry. He is angry. Then he said, stopped it. He said in anger, stopped it. And in anger he said, are you a courtier or a fisherman? तुम लोग मंत्री हो या फिर मांस व्यापारी, no? Are you a courtier or a fisherman? In anger he said, he shouted at the ministers. Then the courtiers fell silent. After, when the king became very angry, the courtiers, the ministers, they fell very silent with their downcast eyes. They were putting their they were putting their eyes and head down, because the king was very angry. The king felt guilty now. After that, again, king felt guilty. Why? He was so much in anger, that's why he felt guilty. And the king said, I am sorry, I lost my temper. मुझे ऐसा गुस्सा नहीं होना चाहिए था. I lost my temper. So it is the season for Hilsa-Fish and no one. So king also understood that this is the season of Hilsa-Fish, and everyone they should and they are talking about Hilsa, nothing else. So he should understand why he should be angry with the ministers. He should understand the situations. So that's why he was sorry for that, his behavior. Sorry for his behavior. Then the king, he said, not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa-Fish, not even for 5 minutes also. Now when he said about the Hilsa-Fish, he said to Gopal that even Gopal also, Gopal maybe he is the intelligent person in the court. So that's why it is just a challenge that he has given to Gopal. So even Gopal also, I think he could not stop anyone talking about Hilsa-Fish even for 5 minutes also. Then Gopal, he said, oh Lord, my king, I think I could what? Stopped talking about Hilsa-Fish even in the seasons also. So he has taken, no? Then let me see. So one task he has given to Gopal to do. Okay, so what he has given, what king he has given, let's see. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa-Fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. So what task he has given, he should buy a Hilsa-Fish from the market, and that Hilsa-Fish he must bring to the court. And while on the way, no one should ask about the Hilsa-Fish. No one should ask about the Hilsa-Fish. This is what the task he has given to Gopal. And the Gopal, he has accepted the challenge. He said, yes, my lord, my king, I will accept this challenge. Your Majesty, I will accept this what? Challenge. Then a few days later, what happened? A few days later, why is your face half sevens? So I am dressing up to buy fish. You can see here what is written, what is given here. Can you see this, what is written here? The picture quality, you see in this page, even in your book also, it is not showing very clearly. So you must see. I think you also now little bit, not that much clear, but can see, right? So a few days later at home, he was dressing. He shaved his half shaved, okay? He cut this part, then and the other part, what? It is remain as it is, okay? The beard, the mustache, he has done half shaved. From here you can see the picture. This side, this you can see, this side he has not shaved, and here it is there. So that he has done. Then his wife asking, what you are doing? Why you are doing a shaving like this? She asked. Then, what's the matter with you? She is asking, what happened to you? Why you are doing like this? And why are you smearing yourself with ash? And he put there ash. Ash means rock. Ash means rock. Rock, I think after burning that firewood and all, what it remained there? Rock, it remained. So that is called the ash. So that ash he is putting, he is smearing on his face. Then again he said, I told you, how many times I have told already, I am dressing to buy a Hilsa-Fish. So he is dressing, why? Like this, to buy a Hilsa-Fish. So he is dressing like this because he want to go to buy a Hilsa-Fish. Listen to me. Please, you can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rags. So what are you up to? Why you are doing like this? Why you are putting all these rags? So you see, very dirty clothes he is putting, and you see how the clothes he is wearing, and he is done his beard and mustache half shaved, and he proceed to buy what? The Hilsa-Fish. Then again he said, you should not go out in this dress, in this way, in this clothes and in this appearance. You should not go out. His wife again and again saying to him. Then Gopal also, he told her that, how many times I have told you that I am going out to buy a huge Hilsa-Fish. He is out to buy a huge Hilsa-Fish. Now it happened to him, he has gone mad. So his wife, after when her husband Gopal, he left the house, she just telling to herself that he has gone mad now. Why he is doing like this? Then in the market, what happened? Gopal bought the huge Hilsa-Fish and started walking towards the palace. So he bought the huge Hilsa-Fish and he is starting towards the palace. So he is going to the palace. So on the way, what happened? A small boy, a small child, this child, you can see here, one small child is there. He is showing his parents to Gopal. Mother, look at that man. Is not he comical? Comical means something related to comedy. He is so funny. That boy, he is showing to his parents. Then again, after that, other peoples also, they were looking at him. He must be a mad. Some are saying that he must be a mad. Pagal hai ye. Oh, I think he is a mystic. So some are saying that he is just the persons came from like mystics means, you see, we can say a sadhu people, just like this. Some people are saying like this. And when Gopal reached the court, the guards, their watchmen, they stopped him. What do you want? They were asking. Then he said that I want to see the king. To whom he want to see? He want to see the king. It is given here. You can see they stop. The watchmen, they stopped the Gopal, and they were not allowed him to enter the palace. And what happened? They were again asking, you can't see the king, get away with you. So you can't see the king. So whoever if anybody go in this appearance, half shaved and wearing very dirty clothes, everything torn and all, then even the watchman also will not let anyone enter the palace. So that's why they were not allowing. So Gopal, then what he did, he began to dance and sing loudly. He was dancing and singing very loudly. After that, the king inside the palace, he heard, and he was just saying, who is that crazy man? Who is that? And he was also giving order to throw him out of the palace, But he was singing and dancing so loudly, and he said loudly again, I want to see the king, let me in. He was saying he want to see that person, to see the king. So he want that the watchman should let him in. Loudly he was saying, and that the king also he heard. Then he has given order that to bring that man at once. And the persons, he said, okay, dear majesty, I will bring him in. Then Gopal, he was brought before the king. Then somebody there in the courtiers, maybe Gopal's friends, he recognized him. It's Gopal. Then somebody, again the courtiers, minister, his friends were saying, the man has lost his mind. He has gone mad. He has lost his mind. Why he is in this appearance? Somebody has talking to themselves. Then I think he is one of his crazy jokes. This one, I think, is one of his craziest jokes. Very crazy. Mad joke. So, all right, Gopal, the king asked. All right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion? Why you are dressing in this ridiculous fashions? He asked the Gopal. Then Gopal, he said, Your Majesty, I think you have forgotten something. आप कुछ भूल रहे हैं. Then king, he thought, forgotten something? What I have forgotten? He was just thinking, what I have forgotten. Then strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa-Fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul, not a single person has spoken a word about Hilsa-Fish. So he told the king that strangely enough, it is very strange, my lord, that nobody, not a single soul has spoken about the Hilsa-Fish. The Hilsa-Fish, it is there in my hand, but not a single person has asked me, have taken any inquiry about the what? Hilsa-Fish. So, and I have brought this here in the palace. While coming, no one asked me about the Hilsa-Fish. No one asked me about the Hilsa-Fish on the way. So only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Only then he understood, one challenge that I have given to Gopal. Yes, then he remember. Okay, then he understand also. Then he laughed, ha ha ha. Well, Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again. Again, you have achieved, and here you have successed. What task or what challenge that I have thrown you, you have success, and for that I am congratulating you. He was laughing and congratulating. So, Gopal, he did, he succeed, okay? And no one talked about the Hilsa-Fish with him. So it is because of his appearance, right, my dear children? It is because of his appearance, something new. If it comes in the mind, or they have the people they see, then they forget everything, okay? Something unusual, something different if they find before them, then they forget their real topic, no? They even the Hilsa-Fish also they have forgotten, even if it is the seasons also, Hilsa-Fish season, they have forgotten everything, and they were not talking about the Hilsa-Fish that the Gopal he was carrying, but the appearance, the look that he has shown before them was quite different than others people. So that's why everybody they were talking about the Gopal, not about the Hilsa-Fish. So I hope you have understood. It is very interesting. So you also can read, okay? You read this at home. This will be your homework. And then in the next class, dear student, we will do the exercise questions. So today I stopped here. Stay home, take care, have a good day. Thank you very much.